Hey guys! So on today's episode, as you can read on the title, I'll be talking to people who have stayed in Dubai and they will tell us some advice and I'll ask them some questions as well. So let's get into it. What's your name?
My name is Rutendo Jack.
Rutendo Jack. Where are you from?
I'm originally from Zimbabwe. I was born and raised there, but my mother is Malawian and my father is Portuguese.
Amazing. What made you come here in Dubai?
To be completely honest, I was bored. So I am a telecoms engineer and I had reached like the threshold of my career. That's what I thought in Zimbabwe. So I thought if I would move from a third world country in Africa to a first world country, it would enable my career. It would make me better in what I know. I would learn new things from being in a third world country, especially when it comes to tech. So that's why I came to Dubai.
Amazing. So, what about your career path? Has it changed during the season, during the period that you were here?
Completely. So we changed totally from being on-site engineers to be off-site engineers during COVID. So when I came to Dubai, I had a few clients, off-site clients, but here engineering wasn't very enabling. Being an African woman, I'm sorry to say that, but I wasn't very enabled to become an engineer. So I slightly changed into events management and planning. So now I am doing that freelance, but I am also trying to go to school and still be the engineer that I want to be because that's the career that I love.
Amazing. So, being in Dubai for how many years now?
It's been 1 year, 2 months.
1 year, 2 months.
Yeah.
Would you say is it better to be hired or to have your own license and visa?
Yeah, I've actually never been on a work visa, so I would not really know how that is like, but I love freelancing because I work when I want, I wake up when I want. I'm not really a morning person, so I wake up when I want. I do the projects that I want to do. If I don't want to do the project or I feel that it is not in my moral status to do that project, I will not do it. So freelancing is better in that aspect. But when it comes to events, like there's a Muslim country in March. There's Ramadan, so there is a whole month of me doing nothing at all if I am still doing events. So it becomes difficult here and there, but I really love freelancing. Yeah.
Amazing. So, what would you advise a person who would want to come to Dubai?
For someone who does not have the guts to come and freelance, because again, freelancing is not for everybody. So if you don't have the guts to freelance, I would say get a job before you actually get to Dubai, because Dubai lifestyle is extremely expensive. The rentals, the transport and everything, people don't put that into consideration. Coming from Zimbabwe like me, the rentals are high, but Dubai is like 5 times higher. So I would say get a job first that can accommodate your expenses, and you evaluate, is it really worth moving with that job, or if you have a lot of savings, you can move and then look for the job here. But I would seriously consider having a job first before you move.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wanted to ask you a few questions.
Enjoy.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, please.
Hey guys, welcome back again. We have another guest. She will tell us her name and where she's from.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Kai. I am the founder of Black Girl in Dubai. I'm based here in Dubai now almost 6 years, but I'm from the UK and I have a Caribbean background. So Black Girl in Dubai here in the UAE, we promote African and black businesses here, and if you're looking for anything within that community, you can follow and check out the culture.
Amazing. So what made you come here to Dubai?
So I have a creative background, and when I was in the UK, studied university, did the corporate route, but I was doing music on the side, and I really wanted to be able to do it full time and earn from something that I loved. So over many years of visiting Dubai, it was calling me to make the move to live there. And yeah, I thought, why not make the jump and come and sing in the UAE and get paid to do it at the same time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So currently, you said you're the founder of Black Girls in Dubai, right? But you came here as a musician. So can you tell us a little more about your career path?
Sure. So I came in 2017, and my first year was predominantly just doing music gigs. I was the lead singer in a number of bands. And that was great. I pretty much only spoke to musicians, and I had family members also living here as well. But then in my second year, I connected with somebody who had a great marketing platform for promoting restaurants. And so with my hosting and performing skills, I quickly fell into hosting events with him, and we started promoting that all around Dubai. But I found within music, often we were just talking about music and gigs, and then in the other world there were many people I spoke to who felt like whatever their jobs were, let's say teachers, they were only speaking to teachers about teaching. They weren't really getting to meet other people, to network and to connect. And when I met, girls like myself, similar to you, they weren't able to really connect with people that they felt looked like them or had similar experiences to them, especially outside of their jobs. So it really just forced me to find ways to connect other, Black and African people from all around the world. Here, I'm British, but there are a lot of Americans, Canadians, a lot of Africans from all over the world. And I didn't really find people were connecting and talking very easily. So Black Girl in Dubai was born to do just that. A lot of us were looking for similar hair products or salons to do the braids. Many of us had the same struggles. And so Black Girl in Dubai was just helping to bridge the gap between the businesses and the people.
Amazing. Thank you so much. So how is Dubai, like, if you would advise someone, is it better to be hired or rather to have your own freelance license or your own license, company license?
I think it really depends on the career path that you've already got where you are. I definitely don't think this is the easiest or cheapest place to start a business if you are a fresh entrepreneur. It doesn't mean it's not possible. If you're doing an online business, then your overheads are going to be a lot lower than, of course, if you're going to do a brick and mortar business. Let's say you wanted to run a shop. The outlay and costs are going to be a lot more. So I would say if you're experienced in that field, then go for it, because Dubai definitely allows for many people, whether you are a resident of the UAE or you are someone who lives abroad, there are multiple ways that you can start a business here. But if you are a career person and want to switch careers, I definitely think coming with a job is a great way into the UAE, because you have the network of your employer and the experience of your employer to kind of help you transition from one country to the next. Of course, they will look after your visa, potentially your accommodation as well, and other things like medical care, potentially flights home and stuff like that. So it really does give you a bit more of a safety net, if that's the right word to use. But yeah, if you want to start a business here, it's not impossible, but you just need to make sure you have the right foundations to start it and obviously run it consistently in a new space.
Oh, amazing. So what advice would you give someone who would want to come to Dubai?
Definitely don't knock it till you try it. I think a lot of people have ideas or misconceptions about whatever they see on Google, but I think you just need to come with an open mind. Whatever you've heard about Dubai, even if it's good, bad, the ugly, whatever, just come with an open mind to experience it for yourself and make it what it is. Anyone coming here can create their own path, and I really do believe that. I've been able to do it myself through music and through Black Girl in Dubai, but so many people that I know who have moved here from all over the world have been able to really set a foundation and create a unique space here in Dubai. So I think you just come and try, and I was given some great advice that on the days that you feel like giving up and going home, that's exactly the day that you don't quit, you keep going. So if you could survive your first year in Dubai, as I was told, you can survive anywhere. So do it.
Let's do it. So don't forget to subscribe, like and comment.
Definitely do, and make sure you check out more great content so you can see what life in Dubai is like.
Yes.
Through this lovely bright one.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So today we have another guest, and she's going to tell us again more about herself and why she stays in Dubai, her career path, and all that. So let's start with your name and where you're from.
Hi, thank you for having me. My name is Quineth. I'm from Ghana. I grew up in Belgium, so I moved to Dubai from Belgium. I moved here 7 years ago, so I've been here quite a while. And career path-wise, well, I moved here working for an airline, so I came in with the full package, accommodation, the visa, annual leave included. If someone would ask me if it's better to come in working for yourself or to come in with a package, I would say it's good if your company is taking good care of you, meaning that you have the healthcare and you have the full package, so you don't have to stress, because it's already so exciting moving into a new country, and you don't want that excitement to turn into stress, so that's a good thing. However, if the company is not providing you all of this and you cannot negotiate for this, I think it's really great to make your own way and to work for yourself. So I do this now alongside my full-time job. So I'm able to obtain not a contract, but a visa where I also do my own thing. So whatever you do, just make sure that you're well stabilized and secured and everything else. Let me see if I haven't missed out any questions.
Career path.
Career path. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, I'm a midwife. Now as a part-time crew for an airline and part-time trainer for that same airline, and since months now I have my own startup in Dubai where it give me the opportunity to meet these amazing people and amazing community, which is I think is also very important.
Yes.
If you move to Dubai, you need that community, you need that sense of security and people you can rely on, like-minded people, same background as you have, and who can help you and elevate you in ways, in case you get a bit homesick.
Yes.
And
how is Dubai? Like, is it better to have your own visa? You say
yeah,
the
also
company.
it depends. Yeah, it depends.
But
like if having your own visa is great, if you can afford it, and you can, that means having your own visa also means having your own healthcare. You really need an important healthcare, because one of the best benefits in Dubai is the tax-free life. But in a country where you're not paying taxes, you cannot expect the government to pay for your healthcare. So you need that. If you're going to take your own healthcare, make sure you get it fully covered. So that's a good thing. But if you cannot provide all of this for yourself, then it's better if you can find a company that's going to hire you, that is going to provide all these things for you. And also know that all salaries are negotiable. So
okay, that's good to know. No one told us that. That's good to know.
You can always ask, right? A no is a no, but you can always ask.
You can always ask.
Always ask.
And so the last question is, what advice would you give someone who wants to come to Dubai?
Ooh.
To the UAE.
To the
Habibi.
UAE. Habibi, come to Dubai. Well, what advice would I give you? Well, when I moved here, what I wish somebody had told me before is that it's a very fast-moving place. It moves fast. That also means that you meet a lot of people today that might not be in your life anymore a day after or the week after. That it's very important to have your social circle, yeah, to enjoy yourself here. But also it's good to have a very close group of friends, like very close group of friends that almost feels like you're back home. The people that you can rely on when you need something, right? Because we're all far away from our families, far away from, you can always call them obviously, but you're not there. So it's very good to have that core group of people here, and of course surround yourself with people that will help you grow, help you elevate you. It's good to have the party people, which is great. Dubai is great for that, for the parties.
For the
But make sure
parties.
that you can rely on those people as well when you really
Yes.
need them, or that you can also be there for them, because to have a friend is also to be a friend.
Yes.
And that's very important. Save money. I tell you, save money. This place is very tempting. There's always so much going on, so much entertainment.
Yeah.
Every day there's enjoyment.
There's enjoyment
There's
everywhere.
enjoyment, but you have to make a plan before you come and stick to that plan. I'm not
Yeah.
saying just work and stay home, but also work and enjoy your life and make sure quality of life is good, but save. Don't forget your goals. Don't forget who you are in the core. You're gonna get tempted here. Remember who you are. Remember who you were raised to be, and just keep on those high values, and you will see it will feel so easy here.
Yes. Thank you so much for that piece of advice and answering our questions. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back again on this video where I get to ask people who have lived in the UAE, in Dubai precisely, what are their challenges, what are their career goals, and what they could tell us. So let's start with this fine lady. Tell us your name and which country are you from?
Hi people, so my name is Sheila. I'm originally from Kenya.
Sheila, what made you come here to Dubai exactly?
I came to Dubai for, same as everyone, I came to Dubai for greener pastures. So yeah, that was in 2014. Came to Dubai to look for a better life for myself, and I just wanted the outside exposure.
Okay, and when you came here for a job, right?
Yeah.
And can you tell us more about your career path? How has it changed over the years?
So most of you wouldn't believe. So back in 2014 when I came to Dubai, I was actually working as a housekeeping supervisor in Kenya. So when I applied for a job, the company I applied for a job in over here, they didn't have any vacancies for supervisors. So I had to join them as a cleaner. So I joined them in January 2014. So I worked there for 1 year as a cleaner, like literally cleaning toilets, etc., doing all the chores that a housekeeper does. So after 1 year, I thought to myself that it was time for me to either move to the next level or go back home. So I started applying for jobs as a housekeeping supervisor. I applied for several, and eventually I got one. I didn't just get it instantly, but after some hustle, I got one. I got a job as a supervisor. I worked as a supervisor for a complex hotel, like 3 hotels together. So I worked there for 2.5 years as a complex laundry housekeeping supervisor, and then I felt also it was time for me to move to the next level of my career. So I did my driving. You know, driving in Dubai, it's like a college. You're a college, and it's a course you're taking. So 3 months I did my driving, and then I got my license. It was not as smooth as I'm saying. So the ups and downs, sometimes you fail and then you have to do. Anyways, I got my driver's license, and then I started applying for jobs as a manager. So still in housekeeping. So I got a job as I went for the interview as a housekeeping executive housekeeper, and then I ended up getting a job as a quality control manager in a holiday homes. So that is how I moved from working in the hotel industry to the holiday homes. So my first job in the holiday homes, short-term rental, was as a quality manager. So I did that for around a year, and then they were cutting off people in the company. So of course, when the company cuts off people, they start cutting off the people who are highly paid. So I was among one of the people who were laid off, and I ended up working again as a housekeeping supervisor, housekeeping manager, still in the holiday homes. And then after that, I've also worked. So I've worked as a housekeeping attendant, housekeeping supervisor, quality manager, housekeeping manager, furnishing manager, and my last job as an employee was as a business development manager, still in the holiday homes. So after that is when I decided to why can't I try my own thing. So right now I'm running a holiday homes company.
Amazing. So it took a while.
Yeah, in a span of 8 years. I'm almost 9 years in Dubai. So in a span of 9 years, yeah, a lot has happened. So what would you advise a person who would love to come to Dubai? Initially it was easier. You could just I think go through an agent and then hop on a plane and then come to Dubai. But right now the government has established some tight procedures that need to be followed. So I would advise anyone who is in their country and they have a stable job that is giving them good money. Just stay at home and do that job, because over here you don't just come. And there's some people who come over here and become managers, but some of us have had, it has taken us 8 years to move from one level to another. So unless if you decide to come over here, you ought to have that mind of nothing is easy. So you have to come ready to work, you know. So things that they're not greener. It's as much as they say greener pastures, but over here you have to make your pastures greener, because no one is going to do that for you. So they have to come ready to work. And if you have a stable job that is giving you good money back at home, just stay there and focus on growing yourself from home.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for giving
Most
us that
welcome.
advice. And you forgot to tell us which country you're from.
I'm originally from Kenya.
She's a Kenyan girl, just like your girl here. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and comment.
Bye.
Bye.